Thanks for tuning into the BSN Avalanche Weekly Breakdown presented by Piper Electric. Are you in need of an electrician and don't know who to trust? Well, Piper Electric should be your first call. They're fairly priced, trustworthy, dependable, and have been your hometown electrician for over 35 years. If you use the promo code BSN, you will get $25 off your next service call. I'm Allie Monroy, and with me today is Adrian Dater. Welcome back to the show, AD.
Always a pleasure, Allie. Thanks for having me.
The Avs are still on the outside looking in onto the Western Conference playoff picture, but they've won 2 of their last 3 games and are just 1 point shy of the second wildcard spot. Dater, what is the biggest reason for optimism with this team moving forward?
Well, Allie, I would say the biggest reason right now is they have a hot goalie.
Yeah.
Semyon Varlamov has got his groove back. He had a shutout Monday night against the Vegas Golden Knights, a very good team. And he's been good recently. He was very good on that 3-game road trip. They all lost in overtime, but he probably stole a couple points out of that trip. And, he's playing better. So that's, to me, the biggest reason for optimism. A lot of those losses that the Avalanche suffered recently were because of bad goaltending, really exclusively related to bad goaltending. Varley's got his game back, and to me, that is number one for feeling better for the Avalanche moving forward.
In your opinion, why was Monday night's game so special?
Well, a couple things. It's always a good story when the Rocky type of story happens, the underdog story happens. A guy named Andrew Agozzino, undrafted guy, played over 400 games in the minor leagues, scored his first NHL goal Monday night. And it was a big goal.
Yeah.
It was a goal that really mattered in the game. So, more than 400 games in the minors, he gets his first. Guy was never drafted. I mean, he's like the Crash Davis of the NHL right now. He's 28 years old. So that was a special moment. Just beating a team in a shutout with a team-oriented aspect was a special thing in a way. They had all these weird lines. All the top lines are all spread out. The top guys are all spread out again now. And for a change, it really worked. Like they were all, it seemed like they had real chemistry, these lines. They had a really hard-working nature to their game. They're going to have to keep it going, obviously, because they are 1 point out. But, if they can play like that and get good goaltending, I'm starting to feel pretty good about the Avalanche playoff chances again. And, I'm an optimist at heart. So.
Well, Landy also got his 400th point during that game with an assist.
And there was a debate. Well, there wasn't a real debate, but Landy fished the puck out of the net. He could have kept that puck if he really wanted to be a prima donna about it. But, of course, he gave it to Aggie for his first career goal. So, very captain-like move by Landy there.
The Avs take on the Chicago Blackhawks Friday night. Earlier this year, this looked like a game that wouldn't really mean much, but now it's a huge matchup for both teams. What are a few things you'll be watching for?
I mean, it's like the Chicago Blackhawks just kind of came back from the dead to be a real factor in this race now. They are tied with the Avalanche heading into Wednesday's game in points. I believe the Avalanche have a slight tiebreaker over them, though. So if the season ended today, they would beat the Blackhawks in a playoff spot. But, Friday night at the United Center is going to be tough. The biggest thing is, the Avalanche can't exploit that defense. I'm going to be looking for, first of all, Varley's been a Chicago killer his whole career, so that's one thing to look for. He's always done well against the Blackhawks. He'll need to because Chicago is scoring a lot of goals right now. Patrick Kane's having almost an MVP type of season. Jonathan Toews got his groove back. There's a bunch of guys from Chicago who are just kind of lifting their games, throwback to the past kind of year. So I never took the Blackhawks lightly. I never counted them out. A lot of people did. But, it's a big, big game all of a sudden. The Avalanche can leapfrog into the second wildcard spot with a win Wednesday against Winnipeg. But Chicago can keep pace right with them. That could be a game for 8th place in the West. Of course, there's going to be 20 games to go after that. A lot of hockey to be played. But, get your tickets early for that game in Chicago, I guess. If you want to see a great game, I think that's going to be one of the most highly contested games of the season so far.
Well, as always, be sure to subscribe to bsndenver.com for all of our game coverage. Also, we just got in these finisher shirts. So if you're interested and you like them, be sure to go to bsndenverlocker.com and check out our wide selection of Av shirts for that. For Adrian Dater, I'm Allie Monroy, BSN Denver. From residential, commercial, to industrial, Piper Electric can handle all of your electrical needs. Call today and use promo code BSN to get $25 off your next service call. That's 303-647-6765, or go to piperelectric.com.